gym. Had a great workout.
Okay.
Realized I didn't eat. I stopped at the pizza store. Got like 3 slices just now.
Bro, you could have just got some breadsticks.
No, that's even worse.
I mean, that would have been better than 5 slices. Because I
did not have 5 slices.
You get?
2.5.
Multiply that by 2, you get 5. So I was close.
Yeah, sure.
I was close. Oh, we live, baby.
Are we on the air? Give me a high five.
Yeah. Only time I'm going to jump into your corniness, bro. It's like, nah, bro. What up, son? We back.
Listen.
Scholars, we here for another installment.
Listen, let's just get this out the way.
I get excited every episode.
We want to have a good episode, but I just want to get the sadness out the way first.
Oh, no.
The fucking Jets keep breaking my heart, man.
First of all, time out. There was a young man in the history books by the name of, I believe, Albert Einstein.
Okay.
He said the definition of insanity is doing the same thing, expecting different results.
Dante is an asshole.
You my boy, Blue.
Bro, let me tell you.
I had high hopes for you, bro. Like, I was bigging y'all up in the offseason. I was on the bandwagon. I was like, y'all gonna get it together this year. Y'all got Devontae. I was really excited. And then I realized.
We were watching the game at a skeet shooting place.
Oh, okay. Like the pool.
Yeah.
That's my jam right there. So.
Yeah, and as soon as the game ended, I'm like, let's go back. Give me that.
I bet.
Give me that gun.
I bet.
Give me that gun.
I bet.
Bruh. Dog. I think this season hurts the most out of the last 15 years. It hurts the most because no, I'm a roll with it. The expectations. I didn't think the Jets was going to win the Super Bowl this year, but I thought at least they could make the fucking playoffs.
What? No.
Now, mathematically, we're not eliminated, but it might as well be over. It feels like it.
I mean, at this point, if you just win your division, you're straight.
It's not happening.
No matter what your record
We're
is.
4 games behind already.
Okay, so let's look at the maths, okay? Let's look at the maths.
Realistically, the Jets right now are 2-6.
Oh,
If they wanted to get the last seed in the playoffs, they would have to go, let's say, 10-7. You're telling me they're only going to lose 1 more game for the rest of the year?
I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire.
It's a fire.
Yo, Steve's drops are like pinpoint tonight, son.
Listen, I got through it, but Steve, you're a jerk too.
Damn, I was about to say, it's the suffering of a Jets fan. It's definitely on point today.
The thing about it is, though, like scholars, y'all got to understand, this man is an avid, like, I'm talking like hardcore Jets fan. To the point where, like, when you hear other Jets fans, they're like, yo, this is our year. And you be like, oh, y'all say that every year. He's one of, like, he's Fireman Ed when it comes to, like, his devotion to the team.
Nah, I stopped saying that, though.
I mean,
I don't say every year.
I'll give you, in your defense, you haven't said it probably since, like, 09. It's been a minute since you said it. I'm just saying in terms of, like, how you rock with your team.
Yeah.
Like, y'all didn't, we talked about this on the last episode. If you didn't check it out, we went to Pittsburgh to go watch the game. And, like, watching just, like, the life just leave your body, son. Like, he was, yeah, let's go. And then he looked at us like, yo, let's go.
Steve, there was almost wine all over this mic. Dante, an asshole, bro. Oh my goodness.
You my dog, son.
Yo.
I gotta laugh to keep from crying because my team is no better, son.
The even worse part, when they threw the interception, the one that bounced off of Garrett Wilson's chest.
Oh, man.
Ruben was like, yo, let's be out. I'm like, nah. Bro. We gotta save face. If we leave right now, they're gonna kill us, bro. I don't want to hear that shit.
Because old boy that was sitting behind us, he was waiting for it. He was waiting for y'all to do
Ruben
it.
stood up. I'm like, not yet.
Sit down.
Sit down.
Go Jets, yeah, go Jets. Soon as they punted the ball, yo, get the fuck out of here. Come on. Y'all ever seen the episode of the Chappelle Show where Chappelle was the president and he knocks over the water? That's how we left the stadium when it was time to go. Now beers all over the floor and everything.
Bro, they said yesterday, New York sports, we gotta figure this shit out, bro. They said yesterday was the first time in history of mankind that a city had all 4 of their major sports teams lose in the same day. The fucking Giants, the Knicks, the Yankees, and the fucking soccer team all lost yesterday.
Well, damn.
Yo, bro.
Why you had to go and throw that stat out there?
What the fuck?
See, that's why Anthony Edwards was like, man, I ain't going to no fucking Garden. Y'all ain't about to be booing me.
Speaking of which, I saw that clip, and I was like, yo, as much as I agree with him and understand where he's coming from, the comment I made under that clip was, we're living in the era of the weakest superstars ever.
Okay.
I feel like these superstars, their mindsets are just...
Yeah.
Say, do it again.
That drop was perfect.
His clothes, whack. His style, whack. That's my
Get into battle rapper mode now.
Nah, you ever seen that?
Nah.
That's when the dude is standing outside of the girl window talking about her current boyfriend. He's comparing himself to her.
Yo, first of all, dudes is disrespectful when they want something, son. He ain't even got to do all that, son.
But yeah, fucking... I feel like we live in the era of the weakest superstar era right now, because it wasn't the fact that he said some real shit. It's just that I feel like anybody from 85 to, let's say, 09, they're gonna take the boos as if, you know what, I gotta do better. Like I think when motherfuckers get it twisted is, and I know that had to have come from fucking Julius Randle.
More than likely.
Because I've never seen the Knicks boo somebody for having one off night.
Let me tell you something.
But I've seen Knicks fans boo niggas for having 2 off weeks.
Let me tell you something. As an avid Knicks fan, this is Knicks Anonymous. I've been a struggling Knicks fan since 1995.
Welcome.
Yes. Welcome to the Misery Brothers podcast.
Fucking New York teams.
And let me just tell you, even when the Knicks suck, we cheer. Mm-hmm. We boo when it's like, yo, you're the star.
Yes.
We don't boo the dude who scores 2 points because you scored 2 points. If you don't make your 2, we'll be, we're upset because you didn't contribute. If your name is a star player name and you don't live up to the stardom, absolutely we will cook you.
And it's the style of it.
I get it. Like you said, I get it. Nobody wants to go to a franchise where it's like, I'm going to play bad, y'all going to boo me. But it's like, that's the mentality of living in New York. Motherfuckers going to bump you and not say excuse me and keep it pushing. And it's not on some shit where they're being rude. It's on some shit where it's, I got places to go. I don't got time to sit here and be like, yo, my bad for bumping your shoulder while you were walking the opposite direction. Like, nah, you bumped me, I bumped you, I'm going to work, going about your business. You the star of the team, you only scoring 10 points, or clutch time, you don't drop your buckets. I could imagine why you getting booed. And I get it.
And I think that, like, I'm old enough to remember games to where Allen Houston, Latrell Sprewell,
come on now,
even Melo have had bad games, statistically. But they weren't booed because the effort was given. All right, we're not scoring. I'm playing defense. I'm getting boards. I'm doing all the dirty work that's not going to show up on the stat sheet. I know that came from fucking Julius Randle because I'm not a Knicks fan. Mm-hmm. I am not a Knicks fan. But I've watched games to where this motherfucker Julius Randle will give you 2 points and do absolutely nothing else.
Yep.
Because he's the type of player, if he's off, everything else is off.
Yep.
He's not playing defense.
He's not passing the ball.
Back. He's not passing.
Stealing. He's a power forward who can't get no blocks. Yeah.
So, yes, as a fan, I want to boo the shit out of you if I see that.
And if we're talking about when we booed Julius Randle, in context, it was warranted. You are the nicest dude on the team at the time. You are the one who's supposed to carry us because you are the star. And it sucks to say, but that's what comes with being nice. When you the nicest one on the team, we're gonna look to you to do what nice people do.
In that same season, y'all went to the playoffs that year, and he did not get booed in the playoffs.
My boy hit the Homer Simpson right into the bush when every time we was in the playoffs, he fade into black. But he don't never show up.
But that first go round, y'all made the playoffs with him. I vividly remember y'all not booing him because even though he was playing like shit, he was hustling.
Yes.
He's getting rebounds.
Correct.
He was doing all the dirty work that's necessary. Diving for loose balls. You can't expect motherfucker. Yo, these sporting events are not cheap.
No, that's another thing.
I don't give a fuck if I'm in the nosebleed. You want to show me a good product, or I'm going to boo the shit out of you.
And if we're talking about markets, this is the issue with bigger name markets, because let's be honest, we are not the only big name market team that will boo their star players. We're just not. We may be the most open about it, but we're definitely not the only ones that do it. He goes to Minnesota, and Minnesota, other than the Timberwolves, not trying to be funny, and the Vikings, it's about the only two things teams they got.
They got the Lynx.
The who? Oh, yes, you're right. The WNBA team. Yes. So they got some pieces.
Speaking of WNBA,
what's up?
Shaq, you are
wildin', bruh. Let's just talk about, because that's your boy.
Shaq is
he from your hood.
I tweeted at him. I'm like,
and when he was on that interview with Angel Reese, I'm like, yeah, dog. Because I'm gonna just say this. I ain't gonna throw nobody under no buses.
No buses.
But no buses. But you see how everything's coming to light, right?
Yeah.
There have been talks that Shaq is also on the on the fan list, from what I'm understanding. Maybe not baby oil fan, but he be wilding from what I've heard. And now it's on some shit where it's like everybody else's shit is coming out. Now I'm like, I don't know. Listen, but I'm also not gonna sit up here and say 100% that he don't be out here really wilding. So that's all I'm gonna say, son.
Everyone has skeletons. Not everyone. Most people have skeletons in their closet. But
and some people have skeletons. You said they have skeletons.
Shut the fuck up. Anyway, but I think what made it even worse for what he said. And if y'all don't know what he said, he was on Angel Reese's podcast. Shout out to Angel Reese.
By the way, remember we were talking about the last episode?
Yeah.
You don't know where she getting her bread from? Motherfucking Reebok is out here like, yo, girl, we got some sneakers for you. What's up, Reese? He's got, bro. She. Don't worry about her bag. I think she's fine.
She's gonna be fine.
I think she's fine.
But, so, and let's call it what it is. Angela Reese has her
name is Angela.
Whatever.
Angel.
This whatever. Reese. She has a figure.
See? Just think of that.
She has a figure.
With or without the spoon?
Okay.
You said Reese.
Oh, Lord.
With her?
Somebody kick this man out. Somebody come get this. Somebody come get this man.
Somebody come get him.
But so a few months ago, and she went on Wild 'N Out. She was on stage with Nick Cannon and all the Wild 'N Out cast, and she wore these booty shorts. So Shaq is kind of like a uncle / bigger brother type figure to her. Every time she speak on Shaq or Shaq speaks on her, it's always the relationship of you would have with a niece or a nephew. Shaq decides to go on this girl's podcast and say to her, the WNBA games are not that interesting. They'll be interesting if they lowered the rims and then played in the shorts that she wore on Wild 'N Out. And you could see just her get really uncomfortable, like, why would you say that?
Yeah.
Now, I think they still put that out there because obviously it brought them views. And it sucks that we live in the world to where people think any publicity is good publicity. But at the same time, I'm watching that shit like, Shaq, why would you allow them? Hey, why the fuck would you even say it? Let me get that out first.
Let's get that out.
Why the fuck are you even thinking that shit? Like, before I get to the second part, as men, we gotta stop that shit. We allow our brains to get so rattled that we feel like everything has to be over or hypersexualized.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about y'all, but those WNBA games were fire this season.
I was watching the game. Legit, I watched the playoffs. Yo, they could hoop. They could really hoop over there.
Me and Grace went on a trip to Chicago.
Yeah.
Grace woke up from a nap like, yo, what are you doing? The Fever were playing the Chicago Sky. I was on the TV watching it.
Yeah.
She's like, you watch WNBA now? I'm like, I've always watched WNBA. It's just on, so I'm watching it. She's like, this is the first time I've seen it. I'm like, when have I had time to watch the TV? Like, we're in a hotel room, so I could turn to the channel that is on.
And we're in Chicago, so it's definitely gonna be on this TV.
Because I don't think we get Chicago games in Jersey.
No.
but my point being is, like, for him to say that shit, and it's like, second of all, this fucking girl looks at you for guidance. She knows you've been there. Y'all went to the same school. Like, she knows what you've been through. She knows that that's a place that she wants to be when she's done with her career. Why the fuck would you take advantage of that shit and say some creepy shit like that?
Because that
shows you
that's Shaq's MO, bro.
And that shows you how he really feels about her. She's thinking like, damn, like this is fam. And in that quick moment, he ruined it.
Yeah. That's not fam no more.
Cause I have people that I'm not related to that I consider family, women that I would never fucking say that to. Mm-hmm. You just don't do that shit.
Because that's family. Would you say that to your, like you said, niece or little sister
no.
or something? No.
Fuck no.
Creeper status.
Yo, that's shit.
All I'm saying.
When I saw it, somebody tweeted it and I read the post on top of the video and I'm like, okay, cool. But then I listened to it and I'm like, yo, this nigga is wildin'.
This nigga tripping.
Yo,
Yeah.
Do better, Shaq. Listen, as a proud representative of the Bricks, we are sorry. We're not going to disown him yet, but we're going to disown that fucking comment he said. That wasn't Newark Shaq. That was Orlando Shaq.
Oh, I see.
Excuse me. He lived in San Antonio for a couple of years. That's San Antonio Shaq.
that tracks.
That's Texas Shaq.
That tracks. That's Texas Shaq. You know, that's a different kind of Shaq. Yeah, that's right. That's right. And he was out there in Phoenix. Yeah. He did a couple things.
No. Growing up, he actually lived in Texas.
He lived in San Antonio.
Yeah, I remember his stepfather was in the Army, so they moved a lot.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
So he's from Newark. He went to high school in San Antonio for like a year.
So what high school did he go to?
Not Newark. He went to high school in Texas, and then he went to like some Army school.
Oh, okay. I was about to say he went to Shabazz and them?
No.
That's the only Newark high school I even know.
Wow.
Well, actually, I know University High School.
Newark has 17 high schools?
Damn,
well,
and I know
if you
2.
count the charter schools now, it's more like fucking like 25.
Well, I only know 2.
You know fucking more than that.
No, I don't.
Shabazz, you said.
I know Shabazz.
said University.
And I know University.
West Side.
Oh, I know West Side.
East Side.
Oh, damn. Yeah.
Central.
Shit.
Arts. Who went to Arts, Dante?
Okay, all right.
Who went to Arts High, Dante?
I don't know.
Michael B. Jordan. Look, you knew that.
I did. The reason why is because that's Thanos' favorite. So I don't want to shout him out, but yes.
Newark has a lot of high schools.
Yes.
Science.
I know Science High. Okay, so yeah, I do know more than 2. I do know more than 2. All right.
You did. St. Benedict's is in Newark.
Is it?
Yes.
Shit, I know a lot more than 2.
The more you know, St. Benedict's and Arts are right next to each other.
You know why I didn't know that? Because I only saw St. Benedict's. I literally only knew of their basketball team when we was in high school. Mm-hmm. And we had people who played like, matter of fact, Union High played them. Mm-hmm. That's when, forgot who was going to the league that year. He was supposed to be there, all that stuff.
No, you're thinking of American Central.
Nah, I'm thinking of St. Benedict's.
Tyreek Evans was supposed to play in that game. He didn't show up.
Yeah. But that's when was you with us that time? It was me, SK. I feel like you came with us. It was in Jersey City.
Yeah, but Union played in that tournament. They didn't play St. Benedict's that day.
No, I'm saying St. Benedict's was at that tournament.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I know it, because it was at that tournament.
I can't remember old boy's name. I think his last name was Samuels. He went to Louisville.
Yeah. And it was a really high recruited player.
Yeah,
other than Tyreek Evans, who was playing in that tournament.
And he used to piss me off because he would do the same dunk all the time.
Every single time.
He would be wide open. And, dunk coming. Do something different.
No, I'll just save my knees.
It works.
This is 2 points regardless.
I think his name's like Samari Sams or something like that. I gotta look it up.
We'll put it in the episode.
We'll post it right here.
Because now that you're on the topic of basketball,
Right here.
I brought this to you up off camera. Have you, scholars, I also want to know from y'all too. Have y'all gotten a chance to see the new infamous D Wade Miami Heat statue?
I look.
Well, as I like to say, the Gerald Levert statue, he looked like he about to sing, son. Did you see the meme where they put his face on Casey and JoJo?
Yeah. That nigga look like he about to snap his fingers and half of us gonna disappear.
Yo, son, I seen that freaking thing and I said, yo, they did it again.
They say he look
They
like.
did it to my boy Iverson. They did it to Kobe.
No. Iverson shit was okay, but just small.
It was mad eye.
Nah,
That's what, bruh. I get it. He's 5'5".
No, not even.
They
Listen,
had his shit looking like Earl Boykins, bro. My boy was like 2'4" on that.
What people don't know, the 76ers put their
They
statues.
6 feet, not 5'5".
The 76ers put their statues in front of their practice facility in Camden.
Yeah.
So they don't have big ass statues.
Yeah.
They have.
It was just the what they call those, the bus. It was just the bus.
And they had that for mad other people.
Yeah.
So everyone overreacted because they thought, oh, it's AI, it's Philly. It's gonna be this huge
It was
fucking
supposed to
thing.
be.
No, it wasn't.
It was supposed to be.
No, it wasn't.
AI was that nigga.
No,
bruh.
they say you wanted it to be
AI
that.
was that nigga.
You
They
wanted
should
to
have
be
gave
that.
him his own statue, larger than life.
And-
They gave one to Rocky. He ain't even real.
And why was they not?
He
about
can't get one.
Did you like before we get back to the statue? They're not going to put a statue in front of a current arena to where they're literally talking about moving the team to Camden.
Who?
The Sixers. What have you been at?
Bruh, if it ain't the Knicks, I ain't paying that much. First of all, I lied. I have been paying attention to 76ers
Yeah.
basketball. Do you know why?
'Cause
Hey,
Joel-
Sixers fans, I hope you're out there. That pickup that you got, that you were bragging about all summer. Ooh, we've got Paul George. You got Paul George. You sure do. You absolutely do. The man who's going to play y'all 50 games and not show off in the playoffs.
That nigga ain't going to play 50 nothing.
Yeah, nope. And then what's going to happen?
gonna
Joel
play-
Embiid going to be like, well, we'll try again next year. Trust the process. Man's been trusting the process for 15 years. And anybody that got something to say, oh, but you're a Knicks fan. We've sucked forever. There's no phrase that says trust the process. We just roll with the punches.
And how fucking how fucking dare
I'm relishing in the fact that the Sixers are not going to be
how
that
fucking
great.
dare you, Joel Embiid, decide to get these comfortable ass basketball sneakers and say, "Oh well, I'm not doing back to backs. I ball in those Skechers sneakers that he play in. Those shits are comfortable as fuck. So those shits feel amazing, bro. What Ice Cube say? What Ice Cube say? Triple double.
Last week I was on the court, fucked around, got a triple double.
And those fucking Skechers basketball sneakers. Listen, Skechers, holla at us.
First of all, you know what? You're right. Skechers. I've talked bad about y'all over the years, but if one of your representatives wants to come up to the show and tell me of the wrongdoings that I've had over the years and how great your sneakers are, feel free.
No.
Feel free to come through.
And
I'll be the one to tell you that they're not, to give us something to talk about.
I wear Skechers to work.
I bet you do.
And
You like somebody with Skechers.
Listen, we walk a lot in the city.
You walk around saying it's the S.
Before you just killed the song about it. I'm about to cut a promo, bro. Listen. Problems always.
What problem?
Listen, I walk to work in my Skechers. I play basketball in my Skechers. They say people who wear Skechers are the best, and I look that same person in the eyes and say, "It's the S."
You're so annoying, bro.
Skechers, baby! Oh, come holler at me.
Yeah, you're so annoying.
Come holler at
You
me.
know why you're really annoying? Because it was actually bars. That's why you're actually more annoying. Because it actually works. So screw you, okay? How about that?
More S words.
But now, feel free, Skechers. Y'all more and bring Snoop with y'all. So we'll have a good session.
Yo, we good. Leave Randall at home.
Huh?
He signed Skechers.
Who?
Julius Randall.
Like, I'm one of those people, and I tell it to anybody, tell them blue in the face. I had no problem giving up Randall.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn that we gave up Julius. To be honest with you, thank you for your service. Thank you for everything you've done. But I'm cool. I was one of the people that said if we got rid of him, I'd be fine.
Dante
son.
said, step, get out, Randall.
That's it. Step. And then I hit Dante with the, no, I didn't want him to go, son. DiVincenzo, I didn't want him to leave, son. I ain't want DiVincenzo to leave, man. I ain't want that to happen. I was cool with Julius. Yeah, bye. If we would have did a 1-for-1, I'd have been cool with
Nah, they wasn't doing 1-for-1.
They wasn't going
Yeah,
to,
they wasn't.
And I was talking shit about the New York organization because I didn't believe them when they did this. But last night was, even though we lost, we put up a fight.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, cool. So y'all showed me that even though y'all not together all the way yet, when y'all do get together, y'all will be good to go.
Yeah.
This is only the third game of the season. Like, I'm not about to go start a parade or nothing like that, but give me by All-Star break, that y'all see how I'm really coming.
It's early.
It's still very early. Very early.
Trades are still going to be made. Mm-hmm. I feel like y'all going to get the shooter y'all need. Y'all need one shooter.
Just it. That's it. If we just get the one on some, like, what Dante DiVincenzo did, or even with, like, Bogdanovic, somebody like that, bro, bring him back. I
feel like y'all gonna get a shooter. I'm just trying to think who it would be.
You know who I really would have loved for us to get? We just ain't had the cap space.
Who?
That boy Buddy Hield is going off in Golden
Yeah,
State.
he's not going nowhere.
He's going off.
Buddy Hield made it easier for them to let
Clay go.
Clay walk.
Yeah, but Clay balling now and
and
he hooping, bro.
Because the system doesn't need much from him.
Yeah.
Like before we walked in here, I was watching the game. He hit 2 straight threes. Like
it's nothing.
Like it's nothing.
Like butter, baby.
Because he knows he don't have to, do much in the system that Dallas runs.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I think it's gonna work out for both teams. Do I think Golden State's gonna win the ring? No. Yeah, no. No. Draymond gotta retire.
Nah, bro. You heard who said it? Mazzulla from the Celtics. Sure, what he said earlier today?
What?
He's like, if there's one thing we could bring back to basketball, bring back fighting.
Yeah.
I want people to go get back to getting gully. Draymond Green was somewhere like, yo, can y'all trade me to Boston? He know how to coach. But he know how to coach over there in Boston.
Listen, Draymond strikes me as the fake tough guy.
Agreed.
He puts it out there too much.
Yeah, I agree.
You know who I fuck with? What's his name? James Johnson.
Oh. Because it's the quiet ones that you got to worry about all the time, son.
He ain't got to say shit to you.
But you know when he stepping, there ain't going to be no talking.
They rate it. Every year they rank. They ask the players who's the person that you least would want to get into a fight with, and he's always number one.
Yeah, he gives Black Force energy.
And
I heard he wears Black Air Forces to the pregame.
Guess who's not even top 3 in that list?
Who, Draymond? Oh, yeah.
Motherfuckers are not scared of him.
Yeah, you know why? Because he does like shiesty shit. Like even the shit that he had with Jordan Poole.
Yeah.
Yo, you popped off on your boy because A, he didn't think you were gonna do that. And B, if he doesn't expect it, you should lay him out. He doesn't expect it's coming.
You choked Rudy Gobert.
Come on, bro. I mean, no, that is tough though. That's the defensive player of the year.
Stop it, 5. Stop it!
Rudy Gobert is by far one of the most prolific defending basketball centers of all time.
Center of these nuts. Fuck out of here.
Only man I know to average 10 boards, no points, no steals, 4 blocks, and be trash. Because Rodman did it, and everyone loves Dennis Rodman. You know why? Because his effort was always there. So if he gets you no points, those no points probably came with 10 rebounds, 8 assists, 3 steals, 4 blocks.
I watched Dennis Rodman have a 0-point game. He had 25 rebounds. Yeah. He had 25 rebounds, 8 blocks, and like 4 steals.
That's it. If you ain't gonna score no points, that's a great stat line. Do that. That's a great stat line.
He had like 6 assists to Jordan. One of the assists, he literally turned around and just went.
Yeah, take it, man.
Like,
come on, man. We on the same team.
Listen.
I started thinking to myself,
That made these niggas mad. Listen, I overall, and I've said this on previous episodes, I overall think the NBA as it stands right now is very much softer, and I think they want it that way. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know, man. It's just a lot of fake ass tough guys. And
you know what it is, though, bro? We're getting to that age. We're venturing into that age of the complaining old man, and no matter how much you say it, no one's gonna listen.
I'm listening.
Except people like me, because I'll be like, yeah, you're right. Back in the day, it was, but like,
it's not truly a complaint.
They don't care.
If you gonna bark up that tree, bark up it.
Nah,
Like that's what,
those days are done. Bro.
but that's how I feel now in general because like
That's why I shout out to Chris Childs because y'all say what y'all want about my Knicks, but my boy Chris Childs threw hands back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
But like,
boop boop.
straight up, I'm like that overall now. If you're gonna talk about it, be about it. Like, I don't get into shit because I don't go out looking for it.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when I'm playing, like, for example, I was at LA Fitness playing basketball on Saturday. When I feel like shit is like one of the players or other team is cheating, I'll speak on it.
Mm-hmm.
You're not about to just get over on me and shit, whatever. I'm not going to sit up there and just let shit slide. But at the same time, we're not getting paid, so I'm not going to try to fight you over it. You feel me? One of the dudes on my team decided, hey, I'm going to throw the ball at the defender. And he did it for, I'm being real, he did it for no reason.
Oh, like legit launched it at him.
No, he didn't launch it at him. Well, and the dude who retaliated was kind of like, he must have been mad about something else before he walked in there.
Ah, okay.
Because what happened? But you know, if you call for that type of shit, you gotta understand. Not everybody having a good day. So
not everybody out here playing. Son.
He felt like he got fouled. Mm-hmm. Being honest, it wasn't. And I'm saying this about the guy who's on my team.
Okay.
So when he felt like he got fouled, he said, "Check the ball up." He turned the ball, and he didn't throw it at him, but he like you know how you think somebody
touch
soft.
it up rough, yeah.
No, not even that. Let's say you're trying to blow past me, right? Pause. Let's say you're trying to get past me, and then I just step in front of you, and I put my body there. You can't move. You felt like I do some dirty shit, so you fling the ball in my direction, but you know you're not trying to hit me.
Okay.
But you do it in the sense of like, yo, you shit, like you ass. That's what old boy did to this dude, and the dude he did it to, being real, is not ass. He's actually nasty. And at the same time, like I said, something was probably bothering him if we walked in there. So he looked at old boy like, don't you ever fucking throw a ball at me. And instead of old boy just letting it go, he started chirping back. So in my mind, I'm like, I'm usually the one that be in there like, let me break this shit up. But then I'm like, nah, he kind of asked for that. Let me see where it goes. All I know is all I saw was this at LA Fitness.
Yeah.
That's when I stepped in. I'm like, oh, he gonna kill this nigga. He was choking the shit out of him.
Once again.
Don't lecture me with your
Once again. You be doing that thing, bro.
Yo, but
if I watch somebody else getting choked out, I'm like, damn, he getting choked out. Who's running next? Because that don't got nothing to do with me, son. That don't got nothing to do with me.
My thing is like, yo,
that ain't got nothing to do with me, bro.
Once I'm able to come to, I'm able to come to my senses.
That's what he was saying. That's why you stepped in. Because you're like, fight for my fucking life. I can't breathe, man.
I'm able to come to my senses real quick. I know neither of them really wanted to be in the situation he was in, but a lot of males need to learn how to let their egos go. It was a lot of testosterone going.
Caught up. That's what always
and
gets you caught up.
I feel like both of them were in a situation where they know we're all watching them go at each other, and neither of them wanted to back down. But what old boy in my team fucked up was at the dude he's barking at, 6'3". If I had to guess his weight, like 210.
Okay.
This motherfucker was 5'8". I want to say like a $160. What are you doing? Because people are like, oh, size don't mean anything in fights. That's a fucking lie.
I mean, I see what y'all trying to say.
Yeah.
I see what y'all trying to say, but like, if we talking physics, it absolutely matters.
Because I can tell you straight
like, up. If God blessed me enough to be 6'3", 6'4", and somebody's 5'8", first of all, my reach is crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm instantly going to be able to hit you well before you hit me. But what if he gets close? He has to get close.
That's why.
If I'm long dude, I'm tall and 6 foot, 200 something pounds, 6'3", bro, you're going to have to try to charge me. Mm-hmm. I can literally put my arms out like this and keep you away from my body, and now the whole. Oh, but what if he know how to box?
That's what I was about to say, because people say that shit all the time. And I remember saying to somebody, oh, if I was in like a street fight with like Gervonta Davis, I would win. And they like, why would you think you would win? Because I'm going to just throw my fucking weight on him.
Ain't no damn ring.
Yeah, I'm going to just throw my weight on him. But then they're like, oh, but he's going to catch you a couple of times. I'm like, I hope he does. Because
as a professional boxer, I would hope he does.
Because if he doesn't, I'm going to sit on him.
It's going to be fatality.
Because if he doesn't and I get my hands on him, I'm just going to grab him.
Because it's a street fight.
Yeah, the fuck? Why are we playing?
That's why, bro. That's why the older I got, the more I realized, yo, I need to calm down more and more. Because, yo, being in your 30s, somebody approach you, especially like when you in the club. That's why I had to dead that whole like get mad when people bump into you shit, because there's young dudes in the club now. I'm the old nigga in the club. So if I go in the club and you were young, remember when we used to roll with Leon that summer and he wanted to fight everybody, son?
Don't get me started.
That's the type of dudes that's be in the club.
That
son.
nigga wanted to fight me.
Why? I don't know. Just because I want to fight somebody, bro.
I got into some real shit at a Chuck E. Cheese. That summer was crazy. I got into some real shit at a Chuck E. Cheese, and
yes,
we not gonna get into the full story about what happened. But we called this nigga Leon to explain to him what happened, and Leon thought what process wasn't. Oh man, are you okay? This nigga was like, yo, why you ain't call me? We could have fought. Nigga, what?
He was literally like, yo, I've been waiting for a fight all summer.
We all looking like,
He was
yo.
like, dog, this is Chuck E. Cheese. So he's like, nah, but yo, they did our people wrong. We got to box. We got to fight. I'm like, bro, it's Chuck E. Cheese.
Like, yo, and Steve, you know what? Steve don't know the story.
Steve don't know the story, yeah.
So fucking,
Please tell me.
we had a acquaintance back in the day. Dante probably still cool with her, but I really don't talk to her anymore.
That's my friend. Shout out Shanice.
Yeah, man. You know she did. I don't know.
Yeah, we ain't gonna go into that.
Yeah, but anyway,
She the homie for me. Son.
so she had a sidekick
Yes.
that her boyfriend at the time had purchased for her, and she was like literally the only person we knew with this sidekick,
particular
because it was a
sidekick.
limited edition sidekick at that. So it wasn't something that you could just find and get. For those who remember, it was one of those green LRG sidekicks.
Yeah.
So we go to Chuck E. Cheese. She can't find her phone. At this point, we had been sitting in Chuck E. Cheese for like an hour,
Probably like an hour.
waiting for her boyfriend at the time to get off of work. She can't find her phone. These little ass kids pop up out of the bathroom with
the
exact phone.
What more do you want from me?
But you can tell that it wasn't their phone because they're
Their
fiddling with
movements,
it.
Yeah, it was real obvious that it wasn't their shit.
So I forgot who asked first, because it wasn't me, but somebody asked one of them first, like, yo, not like, yo, who phone is that? It was more like,
was with us
where'd
that
you
day?
get that phone?
I'm trying to think of the hotheads that was with us.
It was me,
We could have got
you.
into a lot of fights.
It was me, you, Sir Jums, Sneesh. And we waiting on TC.
Nana was there.
Nana was
I
there.
feel like Nana was there. Ariel might have been the one
Ariel,
that asked. I think
yeah.
L was the one that asked.
So he asked.
yeah, I think L was the one that asked.
He asked like, yo, can I ask, like, and on some calm shit too, like, where'd you get that phone from? And the boy's response was all I need to hear.
when you, yeah, that's what they were.
But he didn't even do that.
Right?
He said some smart shit.
I was thinking of the other smart shit.
So he said some smart shit. So that's what ticked me off. Because
Good. Great. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Because when he said some smart shit. So now I'm mad because I hear it.
Yo.
And the thing when we used to hang out was everyone just assumed that since we went to Union, we was from Union, a lot of motherfuckers from different towns would come there and just be on some.
Oh, it's Union.
It's
that's
Union.
That's the type of shit they
And that's what he was on.
Mm-hmm.
Scholars, I'm from 16th Avenue, 18th Street, Newark, New Jersey. I probably don't carry myself all the time like I'm from there, but sometimes that should have come out.
From the trenches. From the trenches.
So, so the fucking dude said some wild shit on some like bullshit. I stand up immediately. Who the fuck are you talking
His
to?
literal exact words. Verbatim, that is what he said.
Now, because now I'm hot. You can't. I hate when people try to use, oh, I'm from the hood, as a sign of, oh, I'm tough. No. If you want to be tough,
You could be a bitch in the hood.
exactly,
You know what I'm
exactly. So, all right, you want to be tough out here? Let's be tough out here then. So I stand up. Who the fuck are you talking to? At the time, we're like 18, 19 years old.
Yeah, that had to be like, I think that was our senior. The
No.
summer heading into freshman year of
Yeah,
college.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I'm fucking 17 going on 18.
Yeah.
These little motherfuckers had to been like 15
They
or
had
16.
to be 15, 16.
So I'm like, yo, we want to be tough, cool. Let's be fucking tough. Who the fuck are you talking to? One of the dudes must have called their father. The father comes in thinking he about to regulate shit. I'm like, I will beat your old ass.
No, his exact words, y'all, was, I will knock your fucking heart out your chest, old man. Stop fucking playing with me.
I think, even though that's not the craziest thing, Steve, even though that's not the craziest thing to say, since he came in there fully expecting to just be dealing with these suburban ass niggas, when I said that shit to him, the fear in this old man's heart, I'm like, I would knock your fucking heart out your chest. This dude got scared as shit.
I have personally, in my entire life, never seen a grown man get as scared as he did over little kids. At the time, no cap, the dude had to be probably in his 40s, close, like a grown man with grown man strength. We were literally fresh out of high school. Like, those of y'all that knew us in high school, nobody was like this. Like, we was bigger because we was in the gym and shit like that.
We had kid muscle.
But it wasn't grown man muscles.
Yeah. We had...
My boy Sean had this old dude literally like, hold up, this who y'all been with? Like, yo, he was shook, son.
All I remember is just getting mad. I'm like... I'm trying to remember exactly how the last comes.
That's my favorite part of the conversation, son.
He said, I think he said something to me, and I was like, nah, fuck that, I'm great. And then he thought I was saying, I'm grape. So then he started talking gang shit to me. I'm like, and now I'm still mad, because I'm like, don't put me in that boat, nigga. I don't got to be affiliated with nothing to fuck you up. Like, I'm saying to him, like,
I remember what you said verbatim,
Go ahead.
The dude looked at you after you said that statement. He was like, yo, you good? And you said, I'm great. And then he started talking all that gang, blood this, blood that. And then you said, I said great, you stupid motherfucker.
It killed your brain cells, son. It killed your brain cells.
Bruh.
Yo, and I only laughed so hard because, Steve, we were fresh out of high school. This is a grown ass man. Sean just went, this is a side of Sean that we only heard about. He tells us about this side, but it's like, he's such a nice dude. He don't be doing that stuff. He turn up if he need to. When you see it firsthand, it's like, oh, nah. Sean get busy. He just try to make it seem like, no, I be laughing. Life is all good. Nah, bro.
Listen, let's be all the way real.
Sean's secret gangster.
Nah, not even. I am never going to portray myself to be.
Don't ever come for his gangster. That's young Sean though. New Sean is more refined.
Steve,
you know what I mean?
Fuck around and find out, gangster.
Listen, that's all it is. Scholars, Steve. I am never going to portray myself to be something that I'm not. But one thing I'm not no one's punk. You feel me? I've walked away from shit because I felt like I had to in certain situations. But in that scenario, there was no need to walk away from it. I felt like I had to go there with them because, and I just know that from being from where I'm from. In those situations, if you step down like that, now it could have got 10 times worse for us. They're probably feeling like, in my mind, and I could have been completely wrong, in my mind, I felt like if we would have stepped down in that situation, now they're gonna call more people and we get robbed outside of fucking Chuck E. Cheese.
That'd be a crazy ending to the story, wouldn't it?
That would've been wild.
That'd have been a
now
wild
all our phones get took. Like, so I'm like, nah, we not about to do that. You feel me? And I'm like, and that's why I used to tell people all that all motherfuckers all the time when we were younger. We left the hood for a reason. Don't bring that shit out here. Yeah. Like, and that's why.
And mind you, those of y'all that have never been, we're talking Chuck E. Cheese. Like, this is not an acronym for another place. Like, legit Chuck E. Cheese with the dancing animatronic cheese muncher rat and all them. That Chuck E. Cheese is where all this shit went down. Son.
Yo, and like I said, like.
I do want to know, scholars, if y'all got some crazy Chuck E. Cheese stories, though, put that in the comment section, because I do want to know. I know you ain't the only one that got a crazy Chuck E. Cheese story, son. I'm sorry.
Chuck E. Cheese is wild back in the day, but like I said, like
you see what Dad said.
I seen it, but and we gonna make it quick. Because I don't want people leaving out of this episode like, oh, this motherfucker's crazy. No, not at all. I'm.
Well, maybe he is.
I'm really for my people. I'll say that. Everybody who I'm cool with know
Facts.
I'll
Facts.
You know, I knew I said. You know
Because
that.
I already know what you're gonna say.
Exactly.
Facts.
But-
Sean got your back no matter what.
That's my point. And I used to tell them all the
No
time
matter
too.
what. Even if you wrong, he got your back.
And
He'll
I-
tell you that you're wrong after the fact. He will tell you that you're wrong.
I
Like, yo, you know that was some bullshit you just got us into, right? I got your back, but you know that was some bullshit, right? That's the kind of dude he
I
is.
was big in that. Don't get me into no shit,
Yeah.
because I'm gonna back you up. But then we gonna have it out after we done.
Now me and you got the one-on-one, because what the fuck?
We gonna have to figure this shit out. Like, why the fuck do I have to exert that bad energy? Because I'm not for that type of energy. Because the come down off of it sucks, bro. Because once you that amped up, especially if nothing happens, it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But
With that being said, moral of the story today, y'all, Sean's a great guy, but as Steve so eloquently put it, don't be the one to fuck around and find out, okay? But with that being said, thank y'all for joining us for another installment. The Bronzer and the Weatherman are the only two people in the world who can be wrong in their job and still keep it. Shout out to D-Wade statue. Him and his son had a lot of fun with that. But with that being said,
they said D-Wade statue look like the nigga from I Am Legend.
with that being said, no talent beats. Play us out, brother.
Whoever made that statue don't need to be fired. He need to be shot. What the fuck was that?
Bronzers and Weathermen, or excuse me, Weathermen, they're the only two who can be wrong at their job every time and still keep their job.
Nah, that shit is horrible.
That's not D-Wade.
Nigga.
That's way deep. That's way Dwayne.